my name is Laura Stout, and my husband Josh put together a Craigslist training on how to post on Craigslist. And now I'm going to follow that up with now what do I do? What do I say when people start calling me on Craigslist? Because I get a lot of that. And so I just want to, help you so you can do the best you can. So what I do is the first thing I do when people call me on Craigslist, I ask them what attracted you to my ad on Craigslist. And that really opens it up for people really will tell you a lot of stuff. They'll tell you all about themselves, maybe their job, what they do, what they don't want, this and that. When people start talking, if they say stuff that you don't like, you don't resonate with, things like I get sometimes, I'm just looking for a job. I usually will stop it right then and there and say, you know what, thanks so much for your call, but I really don't think this is a fit for you. You are interviewing them. Remember that. So if they are someone you don't want to work with, you don't want to just sign people up into this business. You want to work with people. You want people that you resonate with, that you can work with. So really remember that. And then when people, whatever they're saying, you want to write it all down and take notes on everything they're saying and really listen to them. With Craigslist, it's really important to build a relationship because they don't know you. And people on the internet don't necessarily trust the internet 100%. So it's really important for you to ask them a lot of questions about themselves. People love talking about themselves, and write it down, tap into that, and utilize that. So when you could say, this is a great business that you could do around your kids' schedules and things like that, if that's what they're talking about, wanting to stay home with their kids and things like that. So just a little tip on that. And then what I say is, if I really like what they're saying, I say the best thing for us to do now is schedule a 30-minute appointment, 30 to 45 minutes, where we can get together and I can show you the plan and how this works. And then I do a show, share, connect with them. Now, what happens with Craigslist people, though, a lot of the time is some people don't ask any questions. They're like, great, that sounds good. I'd love to do that. Other people ask you, well, what do you do? And what I say is, I have a home-based business. I work from home and I teach other people how to have a business working from home as well. And then if they, ask more questions, I really try to keep it brief. I do not say too much. You do not want to say too much, just like we would normally with anybody else we're talking about this business with. You don't want to say too much. So I would say, this business model is a lot like Costco meets Facebook. And it's a great business model. And again, most of your questions will be answered. If we could just meet for 30 to 45 minutes, I can sit down and show you how this works. And we'll go from there. And so most people are very satisfied with that. If they're not, I move on because I'm not going to sit there and go into it, all about it because it's just, that's not what we're doing. So keep it brief. Say, I really got to go. I'd love to schedule an appointment with you. And the best thing to do, though, is to be in person with them. What I have found is the best connections I make and the people I sign up the fastest are people that I've actually sat down and built a relationship with and met them in person. Now, that's not always the case. I signed up into this business through Craigslist as well. And my person that I signed up with lives in Hawaii, and I didn't meet her for a year and a half after I started this business. So that's not always the case. And people, you just might catch them at the perfect time, the perfect place, and the perfect spot in their life where they're just ready for something like this. And that's where I was. So you just never know. But I highly recommend if you are in the same town with them, you get together with them in person. And you want to do it fast. You want to do it either today or tomorrow. You don't want to get it past 2 or 3 days. I promise you, every time I have done that, it has never worked out. It has never gone anywhere. And usually they end up flaking or they don't show up. So really keep it today or tomorrow. You want to do it as quick as possible. And then make that appointment. Now, if it's far away, we do a lot of Craigslist ads long distance as well. So again, you just do the regular show, share, connect and connect them with your leader. Same thing. So, I think that is about it. I hope this really helps you. And I really hope that you all have tremendous success with Craigslist because it's a great resource. It's a great thing to tap into and be consistent with it. You will find great people. I know I have. So have a great day. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email me or give me a call. I'd love to help you. Take care.